All right, let's talk about something we all deal with, right? Those nagging, persistent, negative thoughts that just seem to show up and refuse to leave. We're going to dive into how to finally get a handle on them. And you might be surprised to hear that everything you've been taught to do is probably making it worse. I mean, this is the big question, isn't it? The gut instinct is just so simple. If a thought is bad, just get rid of it, push it away, force it out of your head and move on with your day. But what if I told you that very active pushing is exactly what's keeping you stuck? And there you have it, straight from the yogic mystic Sadhguru. He's basically saying that this whole strategy of trying to forcefully delete a thought, well, it's a trap. And to show you just how deep this trap goes, we're going to try a little experiment right now.
Okay, so I want you to actually do this with me. It's super simple, but it reveals pretty much everything you need to know about how your mind operates.
Ready? For the next 5 seconds, I have one and only one instruction for you. That's it. Whatever you do, for the love of all that is holy, do not think about a monkey. No monkeys allowed. Starting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So what happened? I'm willing to bet you've got a whole family of monkeys swinging around in your head, don't you? See, that's exactly what Sadhguru is talking about. The moment you try to suppress a thought, you just shine a giant spotlight on it. Your mind doesn't have a subtract button. Trying to remove a thought only adds to it, or worse, multiplies it. And this whole monkey problem, well, that's what we can call the negative thought trap. It's this frustrating, endless loop where you fight a thought, which only gives it more fuel, which makes you fight it harder, and on it goes. So here's the core mechanic of how our minds work. Sadhguru uses this great analogy. It's like a vehicle that only has throttles, no brake, no clutch. So whatever you touch, it just goes faster. When you push against a negative thought, you're not slowing it down, you're flooring it. Okay, so if fighting is just hitting the gas, what on earth are we supposed to do? Well, the answer is a total shift in strategy. We have to go from fighting our thoughts to just observing them. Now look at the difference here. I know it seems tiny, but this is a seismic shift. Instead of that constant internal battle, oh, I shouldn't be thinking this, you just gently acknowledge it. I notice this thought is here. That simple phrase is the first step to taking all its power away.
And what's so cool is that this idea pops up everywhere, in all kinds of wisdom traditions. Modern psychology calls it creating awareness. In Buddhism, it's the core of mindfulness, or sati. And in yogic wisdom, like we heard from Sadhguru, it's all about creating a little bit of space between you and your mind. They're all saying the same thing. Distance from the thought is what gives you power over it.
Okay, so we get the big idea. Stop fighting, start watching. But how do you actually do that when you're in the middle of a spiral? Let's get practical. Let's open up the mental toolkit. This 4-step challenge is a fantastic, structured way to do it. First, just get curious. What kicked this off? Was it fear? Something from the past? Then, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this thought 100% factually true? Usually it's not. Now, step 3 is crucial. Don't try to jump to I'm amazing. Replace I'm a total failure with something neutral and believable, like, okay, I'm still learning here. And finally, you have to curate your mental diet. Unfollow the accounts, turn off the news, control what you're letting in. Need something for those moments of pure panic? This is your emergency brake. The 5-second reset is what's called a pattern interrupter. The second you feel that negative loop starting to spin up, you just stop. Take one deep breath and count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's so simple, but it's incredibly good. It's snapping you out of that mental momentum. This next tool is all about radical acceptance. Think about how much of our anxiety comes from trying to control things we just can't. The past is done. Other people are going to do what they're gonna do. By getting crystal clear on what you can control, your actions, where you put your attention, how you respond, you free up an incredible amount of mental energy. You stop wasting it on things that were never in your hands to begin with. And here are a few more quick ones for the toolbox. Mindful breathing. It's a classic for a reason. It just anchors you to the here and now. I love this idea of worry time. You literally tell your brain, look, that's a great worry. We'll deal with it at 4 p.m. today. And that last one from Sadhguru is so profound. Just focus on the simple sensation of being alive. Your heartbeat, the air in your lungs. It's a powerful reminder that you are not your thoughts. You are the life that is experiencing them. So when you put all this together, what's the actual goal here? Because it's not to have some perfectly quiet, blissfully empty mind. Come on, that's not realistic. The real goal is to completely redefine what we think of as mental strength.
And this, right here, might be the most important thing you hear today. You cannot stop negative thoughts from showing up. It's impossible. They are a natural part of the human experience. The most successful, enlightened people on the planet still have them. The difference isn't the absence of negativity, it's the relationship you have with it. So the goal isn't elimination, it's management.
This is it. This is what it all boils down to. True mental strength isn't about never having a dark thought. It's about seeing that thought and making sure you reduce its power, you shorten how long it sticks around, and you stay in control of how you react to it. That is mental strength. That is the skill we're all trying to master.
So that leaves us with one final question for you. Now that you have these tools, what's the first recurring negative thought you're going to practice this on? What's the first monkey that you're just going to notice instead of trying to fight?